So for today, our lesson for fundamentals of engineering and surveying is what we call omitted measurements. So when we say omitted measurements, there were measurements that are unknown. So using the principles in surveying, fundamentals of engineering surveying, we're going to determine those missing or omitted measurements. So the omitted measurements in a traverse may be determined by knowing the relationship between the first and the last point. So para daw ma-determine natin yung nawawala or yung na-omit na measurements is kailangan alam natin what is the relationship between the first point of our traverse and the last point of our traverse. If the traverse is open, the coordinates of the starting point and the last point must be known for us to be able to determine the missing data. So, if the traverse is open, meaning the starting point and the last point doesn't meet, so yung starting point natin is not our last point also since that is open. Kailangan daw yung starting point natin o yung pinakaunang point natin is given as well as the last point. So if the first point and the last point is not given, even if it's open, even if it is an open traverse, we won't be able to determine the missing value. Kasi nga, based on the requirements and based on the logic, kailangan given yung first point and yung last point natin. So if the traverse is closed, the coordinates of the starting point must be equal to the coordinates of the last point. In other words, the sum of the latitudes and departures must be equal to 0. So if it is in as an open traverse, it says that the starting point must be equal to the coordinates of the last point. So whenever we start the traverse, doon din tayo magtatapos. Kasi nga, ang sabi, kung saan daw nagsimula, doon din daw matatapos. At kapag inad daw natin lahat ng departures and latitudes or yung x and y values ng traverse natin, it must be equal to 0. So, hindi siya equal to 0, meaning, yun nga, may nawawalang values. At yung nawawalang value na yun is yung missing value natin. So, ganun pa rin naman ito. We're going to use the concept of the latitude and departure. The latitude is the line projection to the reference meridian or north-south or ito yung y natin. And the line projection onto the reference of east-west line is yung departure naman natin or this is our x value. Same, you can determine the departure by using this formula, L sine ng beta, in which the L is the distance or length ng line natin and yung beta natin is our bearing. The latitude is L cosine ng beta, and to determine the linear error of closure, that is just the CD squared or the departure closure plus the CL squared or yung latitude closure natin. And for the relative position, that is just the LEC over the perimeter. So, meron tayong tatlong cases dito sa omitted measurement. The number of unknowns, tandaan niyo, limited lang sa dalawang variables. Kapag more than 2 variables, hindi na natin kayang isolve yung traverse natin or yung ating missing value. So, kailangan daw limited to 2 variables lang tayo. So, meron tayong tatlong cases dito. Ang first case natin is the length of one side and the bearing of another side is unknown. Meaning, isang bearing at isang side nawawala. Length ng isang side at yung bearing niya nawawala. Pangalawang case naman natin, dalawang sides ang unknown. So, dalawang sides nawawala. And then yung third case natin is yung bearing ng two sides are unknown. So, dalawang bearing naman nawawala. Okay, first case natin, bearing, tsaka side. Second case natin, dalawang side. At yung third case na natin ay dalawang bearing naman yung nawawala. So, to further, madali lang naman to omitted measurements. Although, a lot of the students nalilito pa rin dito. Pero, actually, if you were to ask me, isa to sa pinakamadaling lesson natin, no? So, para mas maintindihan natin, let's have a sample problem. Sabi dito, nung CE Board November 1994, the problem stated that determine the length and bearing of course 3-4 of the close traverse. So, dito kung mapapansin ninyo, dun sa course 3-4 natin, walang distance, wala ding bearing. So, kung babalikan natin yung tatlong cases natin, this is an example of case number 1 since wala yung side niya at wala din yung bearing niya. This is an example of case number 1. So, pwede na nating i-start since alam na natin kung anong case siya. First case natin siya. Pwede na nating i-start para ma-solve natin yung missing value natin, which is yung distance tsaka bearing niya. First step natin dyan is kuhanin natin yung kuhanin natin yung departure at latitude niya. Yan yung pinaka first steps na gagawin natin dito. And to determine the departure, ganun nga, yung distance natin, and then given yung bearing mo, gawin mo lang L cosine ng beta, L sin ng beta, and then L cosine ng beta. Pakita tayo ng isa. So, iulitin lang naman natin yung mga natutunan natin on our previous lessons, no? So, 58.70 sine ng 9.27 degrees, that is equal to 9.45581, and yung atin namang latitude value, palitan mo lang ito ng cosine, that is 57.93339. So, ano nga ulit natin masasabi kung positive or negative? Balikan ulit natin yung ating nagiging reference dito. So, we have our north-south, then east and west. So, ang sabi nga ulit, di ba? Kapag daw nasa north, sa east, is your south, is your west, dito positive din, dito negative, and dito negative. So, northeast siya, yung ating departure ay positive, yung ating latitude ay positive, so path is positive pareho. So, ganun din dito sa course 2 to 3 natin, we have southeast naman. So, south natin is negative, so yung latitude natin is negative, and then yung east natin is positive, so yung departure natin is positive. Next, we have 4 to 5. This is southeast, ganun din. Positive yung departure and negative yung latitude natin. And for course 5-1, we have southwest, negative yung ating latitude, then negative din yung ating departure, so parehas negative siya. Negative 75 and negative 24.30822. Ngayon, kunin natin yung summation ng departure at summation ng latitude natin. So, getting the summation, i-add nyo lang lahat, 9.45581 plus 27 and 28,975 plus 3.2329 plus o minus means negative 75.12518. Natin, negative 35.414665, and sa latitude, ganun lang ulit yung gagawin nyo. 57 plus negative 0.74797 minus 34.85036 minus 24.30822. The summation of the latitude is negative 1.97316. At yung ating departure na yan, okay, yung ating departure na yan at latitude na yan, ayan yung departure ng ating course 3-4 at yung latitude ng 3-4 natin. So, bakit ito yung magiging departure at latitude niya? So, kung babalikan ulit natin yung concept natin in a closed traverse, sabi doon, kung ano daw yung starting point natin, yun din daw yung last point natin. Ayun din daw yung end point natin. At sang sabi din doon, pag daw sinamation natin lahat yan, kailangan equal to 0. Hindi siya nag-equal to 0. So, ano yung implication niya? Ang implication niya is yung departure na nakuha natin dito, yung summation ng departure natin, yun yung missing value ng departure ng course 3-4 natin. At yun din yung missing value ng latitude natin. So, sa makatuwid, ayun na yung departure mo, ito na yung latitude ng 3 to 4 mo, makukuha na natin yung distance at bearing. So, paano natin makukuha yon? To determine the length and bearing of course 3-4 of the closed traverse, meron tayong departure ng 3 to 4, which is yung summation nga. Since hindi nag-equal to 0, yun yung ating missing departure. 25.14665, and then yung latitude ng 3 to 4 is 1.97316 meters. So kung tatanungin nyo naman, bakit siya naging positive? Kasi kung negative din yung ilalagay nyo dito, hindi yan mag-i-equal sa 0. Kailangan natin i-summation. So, ibabalik na rin nyo lang yung sign na nakuha nyo. Kung negative yan, magiging positive. Kung positive yan, magiging negative. Getting the length ng 3 to 4 natin, do square root lang ng departure sa latitude mo. 35.14665 squared plus 1.97316 squared. Makukuha mo yung length niya, which is, ba't hindi nakalagay dito? Okay, i-compute na lang natin. Madali lang naman. Compute. Squared ng 35.14665 squared plus 1.97316 squared. So, yung length natin ay 25.202. Ilan ba yan? 202. Ito na yun yung ating final answer. Ito yung missing length natin. And then, yung sa atin naman magiging berry, arctan lang yan, ang departure tsaka latitude ng course natin, in which yung 3 to 4 yan. So, arctan ng 35.14665 all over 1.97316. Ang ating magiging bearing ay 86.79 degrees. So, ano yung magiging direction niya? So, since pare siyang positive, positive yung departure, positive yung latitude, yung bearing ng missing value natin is 86.79 degrees. And this is now your final answer. Now, proceed tayo with our second sample problem. This is given CE Board May 2000. So, ngayon naman, kukunin natin dito is, ang nawawalang value naman natin dito ay dalawang bearing. So, this is in an example of case number 3. Case number 3 ito. 2 bearings are unknown. Kapag dalawang bearings yung unknown natin, unknown din yung departure at unknown din yung latitude niya. So, paano yung magiging first step natin dito? First step natin dito is magsiset tayo ng origin. So, paano ba na tayo magsiset ng origin? Magsiset tayo ng origin kung saan yung course na meron tayong value at may missing value tayo. At yung missing value natin at yung meron tayong value, parehas yung sa C. So, gagawin natin, yung sa coordinates natin, yung C ang magiging origin natin. So, mag-i-start tayo kay C kasi kay C, merong value at wala ding value. Yung BC, unknown. Yung CD, known naman. So, doon tayo mag-i-start. Ngayon, punta tayo kay point D. Para makuha natin yung coordinates ni point D. So, departure natin is negative 58. Ito yung X mo. Latitude mo is 14. So, ito yung maging X and Y value mo. So, ito yung departure mo. Ito yung latitude mo. Then, i-plot mo lang yan sa Cartesian plane mo. Ito yung magiging point P mo. Next is point E naman. So, bakit naman naging negative 38 yan? So, naging negative 38 yan kasi gagawin natin, summation lang tayo. So, negative 58 plus 19. So, kapag i-add mo yan dalawang yan, negative 58.23039 plus 19.74887. Kuha natin, negative 38. So, ito yung magiging coordinates naman ng point E mo. Again, ano yan? Nagiging cumulative yan. I-add mo lang. Then, yung latitude natin, that is 14.46450 plus 36.14690. Then, ito na yung point E natin, 50.61140. Ngayon, for point A, ganun lang ulit. Yung departure natin, i-add natin. So, negative 38 plus negative 55.95642. You have negative 94.43794. And then, negative 50.61140 plus negative 52.14978. Makuha natin ngayon is negative 1.5 53838. Okay, ito naman yung pag pinalat natin siya, this is your point D, this is your point E, and this is your point A. Ngayon, alam natin na yung ating traverse ay isang klase ng closed traverse. So, ang gagawin nyo ngayon, magsiset kayo ng point kung saan mag-e-enclose siya. So, pinakamaganda dyan, hindi ka pwede maglagay dito sa B kasi magiging tuwid lang yan. So, pwede maglagay tayo sa baba. Lagay natin sa baba, yun yung point B mo, at i-enclose yan ng point A at ang point C mo. So, ngayon, since hindi natin alam yung value ng distance ng AC natin, pwede tayong gumamit ng distance formula. So, ang distance formula natin ay square ng 0, yung origin natin, kasi point C yun, minus yung sa point A natin, negative 94.43794, squared plus yung origin ulit natin ng point C0, minus yung ating Y value na negative 1.5383, 3838 squared. So, makukuha natin yung distance ng AC, which is 94.45047. Pagkakuha natin ng distance AC, so this is a triangle na ngayon. So, triangle yan, pero hindi siya right triangle. Pwede tayong gumamit ng cosine law. So, using the cosine law, alam naman natin na meron tayong AB, meron din naman tayong BC, at meron tayong AC. So, pwede natin makuha yung angle na to, yung theta na to. So, yung distance ng BC natin, o balikan nyo lang, ang BC natin, 51.88, AB natin is 85.32, and then, yung nakuha natin na AC na 94.45. So, yun lang yung gagamitin natin dito. Okay? So, substitute mo yung value. BC mo is 51.88 squared. Yung AB mo is 85.32 squared. Yung AC mo ay 94.45 squared. Then, 2 times yung AB mo na 85.32. AC mo na 94.45. Cosine ng theta. Theta lang yung anon. Makukuha mo yung theta mo, which is 33 degrees and 03 minutes. Okay? So, dito, wag niyong i-directly substitute siya. Ang gawin niyo dyan, mag-ano lang kayo. 51.88 squared. So transpose mo to, minus 85.32 squared, minus 94.45 squared, and then, all over, negative 2 times 85.32 times 94.45. Ang equal mo, ayan, shift, cosine, equal mo, kuha natin 33, bakit di siya para, naka-ano pala to, naka-point pala to. Ayan, 33 degrees and 03 minutes. So, ito ngayon, yung naging theta natin. Next is, nakuha na natin yung theta. Mayroon tayo diyang pwede rin naman natin kunin natin yung alpha, which is yung correction natin. Arctan lang ng 1.53838 yung ating departure at yung ating latitude na 94.943794. Makuha natin yung alpha natin na 0 degrees and 56 minutes. So, i-minus mo lang yan dun sa nakuha natin na theta, which is yung inside natin, interior angle natin, no? So, subtract mo. So, yung bearing ni AB natin, kung titignan mo dito, 90 degrees yan. So, i-minus mo lang doon sa theta natin, makukuha mo yung bearing ng AB. So, direct substitution, 33 degrees and 03 minutes minus 0 degrees and 56 minutes equals to 90. So, subtract mo yan. Makukuha mo yung 90, subtract mo dito. Makukuha mong pairing ng AB is 57 degrees and 57 degrees and 53 minutes. Ngayon, ano naman yung direction niya? So, this is south. This is east. So, ang direction ng angle natin or ng bearing natin is south east. And that is your final answer for sample problem number